Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the next video on my platform. My name is Saurabh Bharti, Microsoft Dynamics 365 professional. The calling of Power Automate through the Microsoft Copilot topic, and we'll see that how we can call the Power Automate flow and then use it in our topic. So without further delay, let's start today's topic. So here is the quick disclaimer from me for this particular video. Okay, just a recall. If you remember, we talked about the different elements of our topic, and one of the element in the conversation node we had the call and action, and this Power Automate flow calling works as part of the calling and action through the conversation node. So what we will do, we will talk about this using a demo, and the demo is that we will create a topic where we will be asking about the getting the weather information, and that getting the weather information will be through the Power Automate flow, which will use the, let's say, MSN weather trigger within the Power Automate, and then returning it to the Copilot Studio, the topic which we are creating. So now let's see this in the environment, how we can build it, how we can use it. Again, here is the learn section where you can learn about using the Power Automate flow in Copilot Studio, how you can create it. And I'm going to take the same example which they have taken in this, like creating a flow, asking for city and the zip code, and calling the MSN weather, the trigger, and then returning it back to the Copilot. And then we can use this information in a topic and then test it, that how it is providing us the information about the weather here. So that is what we are going to use here. So here I have the list of topics which I have created. I have filtered on the custom. So on the topic, you can have all the topics listed. You can have system generated and the custom. So I'm using the custom, and this is the get weather which I have created for this particular demo for this video. So here I have my phrases where, just let's say if I prompt as current weather, weather forecast, today's weather, get weather, all those trigger phrases I have used here. Then I'm asking that what's your city? So I'm storing that city information in a string. Then I'm asking another question after that, what's your zip code? And I'm using as a number format. And then after that, what I have done, I have clicked on the new here, and then call an action and clicked on the create a flow here. Now once I do this, system is going to redirect me to the flow, the Power Automate one, and then it is going to create the input and the output return values to the Power Virtual Agent and the Copilot Studio call. Now here what I have done, I have created two inputs, like which I have captured from my topic, which is city and the zip code, and I have used the data type as string and the number. Once that is done, what I have done here, okay, let me just edit this. Then I have used this, I have added an action which is your get forecast today one, and then there I have provided the input like the zip code and this, and based on this specific trigger I have used the output where I'm getting the day summary by selecting the option here. I can select what I want to return in this parameter, output parameter, then I'm capturing the location and the chances of the rain. So what typically this Power Automate flow is doing is taking the input from the Copilot Studio, which is the city and the zip code, then calling this particular MSN weather trigger. So how do you call this? You can click on add action, and here you can find this MSN weather, and you can use anything else as well which is available here. And once you define that, you just provide the what information you will use it, like the city and the zip code. And then you can utilize this for the output, that what output this particular trigger is going to give back to the Copilot Studio. Another thing is that you need to provide the name of your flow here, and then save it as a draft and then publish. And also it is recommended that you can use this new designer tag is enabled here. At some point of time, the very good part about this is, since we are talking about the Copilot here, You can always add your description on the right hand side. So if you have a confusion about how do you create a flow, you can just put a prompt here, and then the Copilot is going to help you to build your flow or identify any error or any issue you are facing in this. So once that is done, you save it, you publish it, and then you go back to the topic which you have built, which is your get weather here. Now what this topic is going to do, that the input which we have defined in the Power Automate flow, we are mapping to the input which we have defined here in the variable city and the zip code. So we are mapping that, and then it is calling this particular flow which we have done in the Power Automate, and then it is giving me the output of day summary, location, and the chances of the rain. And then based on this output, I am providing a message back to the user saying that day summary is this, whatever the day summary my Power Automate is returning, the location, the chance, and then the location I am just providing, and then I am just ending the conversation. So that is what I am doing here. Now let's test this. So you can refresh this, and then you can simply say here get weather. Now it is asking for the city, so the city which we have. Now you can also look at that how this particular topic conversation path is working. So it is asking, so let's say if I say London, so it's going there. Then it is asking for the zip code, so I just let's say some zip code here. Then it is processing, and now if you see, it has asked for zip code, process this, called the flow, recorded the output, and provided the message and ended the conversation, where it is saying the heavy rain is expected in the daytime hours. Winds will be accompanying high 49-degree chances of rain is 94%. The location is London, Greater London, United Kingdom. Right? So using this, it is providing me the output which is available through the Power Automate. So that's how you can use the call and action in the topic, and you can use the Power Automate for this. This is one of the use case, but another use case can be like, which maybe I'll use in the further, like we were talking about, a health assistance, where we can say that booking a new appointment, I can say that I have provided the appointment date, now book a calendar date, and send the confirmation back to the user to the provided input email address. And there can be a lot of other use cases for this, but the idea is to help you in understanding that how you can define a topic, asking some inputs, pass those inputs to the Power Automate, call an action, and then get an output, and then provide that in a formatted way to using your agent. That's it for this particular video. Hope this helps you to understand how you can call and use the Power Automate action in the Copilot Studio. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Thank you.